So I have class that starts in 15 minutes, and I was wondering if possibly we could get our case heard.
Which case? Hang on just a minute. I guess I was going to say one thing to you too. What's that? I don't think there are any heroes in this case. And I was struck by the comment from someone that this was all comes from some sort of benefit that was to help some person who horribly was diagnosed with cancer. And then as a result of this incident, all that's lost. All anybody wants to talk about is this incident that happened, which I think is awful. And that's going to be, and then that's all I'm going to say. You're free to go. The case is dismissed, and that'll be it for today.
We did raise a lot of money though.
Good. That's good.
And
All right. So Ms., you're free to go. Mr. Lorenzen, can you come on the Zoom call? And then Mr. Brown is here also. So Mr. Lorenzen, could you raise your right hand, please? Well, actually, before we do that, there's someone named Destiny Camacho on the Zoom call. What case are you here for?
I am here for a 3A0691533.
Okay, I think you might be in the wrong courtroom.
Oh, that's my
I'll
bad.
I'll tell you where to go.
what was that case number again?
Could you say that number again a little bit more slowly?
3A0691533.
The court, it was canceled today. There is no court.
It was dismissed. Is there, what was the charge?
It was driving while license suspended. It was,
Did she have
a
a-
motion to dismiss.
Did they have an infraction with it? No. Okay. All right, ma'am, I'm informed that case has been dismissed, so you're free to go.
Oh, okay, sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Lorenzen, can you
Yes.
raise your right hand, please? You swear and affirm the information and testimony you provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
How is it you need an order against Mr. Brown?
On October 15th, he lit my van on fire, and I lost about at least $15,000 worth of tools.
At least what?
What's up?
At least what? I didn't
Like
hear.
$15,000 worth of tools, including in the van also on top of it. When he lit it on fire. I have video evidence and everything with the fire of him lighting it on fire. And I submitted it all to Deputy Cavallas, but I guess he's not with the sheriff's department anymore. So that's the criminal side of it hasn't taken place yet, but he's since then started staying in the same neighborhood as me. Well, 470 feet away from me. And he's getting ready to go back to jail because he's out on bail currently, and he told me he's gonna get me again before he goes. So I just don't really feel safe.
What's this all about?
He's my soon-to-be ex-wife's new boyfriend.
I
And
see.
he's got a problem, I guess.
So Mr. So you say he's been threatening you?
Yeah.
How so?
I was in my truck one time and he shot a hole in the bed of it shooting at me.
So hang on just a second. What case are you here for?
Thank you, sir.
Yep, you're welcome. Come back here. So how's he been threatening you?
Well, he just told me he's gonna get me again before he goes back to jail. And he shot at me when I was in my truck and he put a hole in the bed of my truck. Just over text messages mainly.
Mr. Brown, could you raise your right hand? You swear and affirm the information and testimony you provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
I'll hear from you on the issue of the no contact order. Looks like you got some pretty heavy issues you're dealing with right now.
Yes, and currently what's going on with Mr. Lorenzen is that, so last year there was a police report that was made by me where he ran me off the road into a ditch. and there was a police report made with Thurston County Sheriff's Office, and with text messages that showed that him admitting that he did do it. And me and his soon-to-be ex-wife had been together for roughly 3 years now, and I'm bailed out to this address. And he's basically just trying to do anything that he can to keep me and her apart, and because he's still in love with her, and like he doesn't seem to understand that even without me in the picture, like she's not going back to him. Like, and so he's just trying to keep us apart by getting this restraining order and making it to where I can't go home. You know what I mean? And when I haven't done anything like that, I haven't threatened him. I'm looking at some pretty heavy things right now, but I haven't threatened him. He's lying about the text messages. That's why they haven't been given over to the police or anything. Why, if all he has all this evidence, why haven't I been picked up then? Because I
Sounds
haven't
like
done
you
it.
folks should stay away from each other.
Yeah. Yeah, look, and I don't mind about the anti-harassment order. What I mind about is making him, hopefully getting him modified to where I can go home at night. You know?
He said you live 470 feet.
Yeah, we live in the same trailer park.
All right. How do you know it's 470 feet there, Mr. Lorenzen?
I measured it.
All right. Can you get to your place there without getting near him?
No.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking to Mr. Brown there, Mr. Lorenzen.
Yeah.
Okay, is there other ways of getting in there?
Well, there's one entrance, and he lives in the far end, and I live at one end of the first road, and he lives at the end of the second road. So,
All right. Here's what's going to happen today. Give me just a second. I had to switch calendars when that other individual was here. Does the temporary say 1,000 feet?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to enter an order. Mr. Brown, you're not to cause him any harm. You're not to have any contact with him. You're not to engage in stalking behavior. I'm going to reduce the distance restriction to 100 feet.
Okay.
So that, Mr. Lorenzen, I want to be clear, is 100 feet. And then I'm also going to write in here, Mr. Brown may go to and from his residence in the park. So you're not to contact each other, but I'm not going to enter an order that keeps him out of where he's living at the moment. Do you understand that?
That's fine.
Great. And then a copy of this will be, looks like he left already. Okay. Copy of it get emailed to him. Copy of it get emailed to him. Copy of it get emailed to him. Mr. Brown, you can get a copy of it off the Thurston County District Court website.
Okay.
You're free to go.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.